Hello and welcome to K&K Play D&D. This is episode 6 of the Keep Rock arc, and I'm the first K, the Keith.
And I'm the second K, the I literally have never called myself the Karen, but somehow when I'm following you in an intro, it just seems natural.
Today's episode is brought to you by getting the gang back together.
Let's get those dice rolling.
Have you ever really thought that you knew someone and then they act in a way that seems completely contrary to everything that you know about their character? That was approximately how I felt when Frankie made a deal with one of the builders, and not just any builder, with Samek. Now apparently she owns some property, and I don't even know what it was. I was so shocked that she actually did it. But we are headed back to Keep Rock, so we should be reunited with our companions soon.
All right, it is still morning-ish. We're going to jump to Mr. Runt and Miss Anna.
Excellent.
You guys wake up, you're getting ready for the day, and you find Nowheres standing there.
Okay, just standing there?
Just standing there, unresponsive, not acknowledging you two.
I snap my fingers in front of his face and like wave and stuff and like jump so that because I can't really reach, so I have to like hey.
Nothing.
I poke him.
You poke him.
You should try kissing him.
I am not going to kiss an unresponsive person.
Can the two of you make a perception check on your friend here?
I mean, that's a total of 6.
Okay.
That's, no, that's definitely Tarur's sheet. That's a 15.
Anna, a couple things occur to you here as you're looking at your tiefling friend.
Yes.
He is in a trance-like state.
Ah, so this is perhaps magical?
Yes. You see slightly, his lips are partially opened, and you see something in there on his tongue. Like a marble.
But he's still breathing.
He's still breathing, yes. And also, there's a distant smell of the forest coming off of him.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'd like you to do another perception check, Anna.
14.
You almost feel like you can hear distant banners snapping on the wind coming from Nowheres.
So sounds are coming from him as well as smells?
Yes.
Okay, that's very strange.
Which echo in the halls of your memory of a place that you hardly remember, of a keep outside of a city with the banners and pennants of nations and peoples coming together.
Anna hasn't had dreams as such that we've explored. Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Runt, I want you to make another quick perception check.
I'd be glad to. That's a 12?
You feel like you smell an oak tree. So what are you two going to do while Nowheres is in this state?
We should make sure that he is comfortable and safe. Can we guide him? If we take him by the hand, will he move with us?
I would like you... Roll me medicine.
Okay. I mean...
Can I roll it instead?
Both of you can do it. One of you can do it.
Let's have it be both, because my modifier is only a +1, but hers is a plus nothing. I mean, that's a 10.
Not 20.
Anna, you take Nowheres by the hand.
This woman just gets this
Runt,
guy.
you grab his tail, helping that way.
Yeah, no.
And you lead him to his bed. He was just standing there in the middle of the room, like this. And he, well, without knowing you're doing that, allows you to guide him and sit him down on the bed. And Runt, you gracefully move his tail out of the way so he can sit neatly and properly and comfortably.
Sure, no, I get it.
Yeah.
So we have set him safely on the side of the bed. And I guess we leave him there?
If you want.
Or do I try to fish in his mouth and see what's there? I'm a little concerned about forcing it down his throat and making him choke.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that, Anna.
Forcing it down his throat and
No,
making him
not
choke?
down his throat, but trying to get it out. I like that. Let's see. Anna.
Yes, is this going to be like a sleight of hand or something?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I would like to try to open his jaw further and see if this thing in his mouth is just resting on his tongue in a way that I could just swipe it off.
Do an investigation check on that one.
Okay. That's a 14.
It is just resting on his tongue.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get his jaw open as far as I can.
And now sleight of hand.
Oh no.
You can't quite get it.
Can I try? My fingers are smaller.
Please, Runt.
I mean, I see what she's after here. A 13?
You do. Your fingers are much more dexterous than Anna's, and you pull it out. And it is the marble that Jot gave him.
Oh, so he was curious.
And
He was all acting all tough and everything.
well, when Jot gave him the marble, it was blue and green and kind of glowing.
Yeah.
The colors are gone now.
Interesting.
And it is an off-white color. It has become a perfect pearl.
Guess I'll add a pearl. I don't have a pencil.
Yes, you do. It's right here.
I have a pencil. I'm gonna add a pearl to Nowhere's inventory.
Sure. And with you pulling it out of his mouth, Nowhere's comes too. With a bad taste in his mouth.
Ugh, I taste radishes or something.
Maybe onions. That too.
And carrots.
I mean, mix it all in there. All them root vegetables, parsnips and turnips and rutabagas and beets and
Yep. Nowhere's, you just had a very fun experience. Do you want to share it with your two friends here?
No, I don't.
No?
No. maybe Anna in private later, but right now I'm just kind of reeling, and my mouth tastes of root veggies.
Okay. Well, what are the three of you going to do now? You still don't have the other two. It is mid-morning now.
Remind me, OOC, remind me what they learned from the guards and from Frankie's note.
From Frankie's note that she went off in search of Tarur.
Okay.
From the tavern keep that Frankie went looking for the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
From the guards that they will return when they have news.
Okay.
And that they will handle this matter.
Right. Okay. And remind me, did Nowhere's tell them about Joel being in town?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. He did not tell them at that exact point. He told them when they got up to the room after learning about Frankie and Tara.
Well,
I'll tell you what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to go shopping for gold ink because I want to add some spells to my book.
Okay.
And I'm down with the dancing. I'm a really good dancer.
You are.
But
yeah.
but I don't have the fancy ink.
No, you don't. And, okay. What does Nowhere and Anna want to do?
supervise him. I would like to supervise him.
That would be fair.
I'll tag along.
Okay.
I feel like if there's any news of the other two, they'll leave it with somebody here at the inn.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm out on the street, maybe I'll catch wind of Jolg.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys are going to do that Runt, I'm just going to quickly say knock off 200 gold from your thing and write the gold ink down in your inventory because next time we meet you, you guys have done your shopping trip.
Cool. Does that mean that I could start dancing?
Once you learn the spells that you can put in there, to get the ritual spells you can put in there.
So they're not going to just show up if I start
They're
doodle popping?
not going to just show up.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Can I just cast them whenever?
Yeah. Yeah, you can cast those whenever. Sorry, 50 gold pieces.
Well, I need a lot of ink.
Okay. So you have a lot of that
So
ink.
I'll say if it's 50, 50 goes into 200 4 times.
Mm-hmm. 4 jars of that golden ink. And so you have in your book comprehend languages and identify.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So you 3 are doing your shopping trip. Mm-hmm. Frankie and Tarur.
Yeah.
The dwarf man just left with Johannes and Cal. Dwarf man being Samek.
Samek, yes.
And you 2 are alone with the dead in that clearing.
You check that one.
Wait, we're looting the bodies?
I mean, yes, they're there.
Roll 20.
Is this a perception or an investigation?
Investigation.
All right, that's a 14 for Frankie.
And a 5 for Tarver.
All right. Tarur, you get a really nice dagger with a ruby hilt.
Oh, nice.
And Frankie, what'd you get? You got a 14? Mm-hmm.
He seriously found a dagger on a 5?
Yeah.
The DM is feeling generous. I'm assuming that, I mean, is it a functional dagger?
It's a functional dagger. It's not magical. It's just a regular dagger with a ruby.
Cool.
And Frankie, you get 10 gold and 15 silver.
Cool.
I assume you guys want to head back to the city.
Yes, but I think we'll take our time.
Okay.
Kind of weird seeing Iana, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I bet you were glad to see her again.
Surprised more than I mean, yeah.
You were not surprised, Tara. Not the same way that I was surprised. I could tell. How did you know?
She left me a note when she died and gave me the water horn.
She did? You never told me that.
Didn't seem like there was a good occasion to bring it up.
Oh. I guess that's fair. And they awkwardly walk with a kind of awkward distance between them, awkwardly talking about absolutely nothing further. I mean, like, they're making conversation, but they're not talking about anything.
Both of you, please make perception checks. Who's first?
Frankie, that's a 17.
What did you roll?
A 9.
Okay, 9 plus 8, yeah, that's 17.
And, a 21 for Tara.
Nice. Okay, so you guys have maybe been on the trail for 3 hours at this point.
Okay.
Okay?
It's still in the forest, so it's Tara's preferred terrain.
It's still Tarur's.
Does he get I mean, like, he doesn't really need it, but does he get advantage on perception rolls?
He does.
But he doesn't really
He
need
doesn't
it.
really need it.
At this point.
So maybe 3 hours have passed, and both of you at the same time realize you are a lot closer to the city than you should be. You can actually hear the road.
Interesting.
Something has affected your path in your travel. Frankie, with that roll, it feels magical or something.
Okay.
But Tara, with that roll, you feel a presence.
Like Ro? Like one of the people who makes weird, paths?
Kind of. But much more familiar.
More familiar than Ro. We've met him 2 or 3 times. Okay.
Or familial.
Is it Iana?
Yes.
Okay.
Guiding you back to the city quicker, moving it along.
Nice.
Thanks.
And so you do get back to the city by essentially just after midday.
Wow. Okay. That didn't take as long as I anticipated. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but
So you guys reach the road. You're on the road when it comes out to the city. And there's a clearing between the forest and the city, as things want. The gates are open.
okay.
There are guards stationed there, and there are, a decent amount of travelers on the road. Mostly laborers going in for a meal, that type of thing, because it's midday, people want to have food and whatnot.
Right on.
So they pretty much don't bat an eye at 2 more travelers coming into the city.
Right.
So you go in with the throng and you start walking through back to the east side where the Dancing Goliath is.
Were the others upset about this at all?
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you mean?
I mean, I left before they got back.
You what?
Okay, a thank you would suffice.
No, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Did you at least tell them you were going?
I left them a note.
Frankie. Let's just go.
So you guys are nearing the river that, bisects the city. You're in the northern section.
It's really interesting watching some of the thieves' camp that's on the side of the buildings. Some of it's just funny graffiti. Some of it's useful, and some of it's just Wiston dropped his dagger here, and then it gives the year. Which probably means he didn't drop his dagger. It means he tried to make a move on a girl, and he failed.
Probably.
I feel very educated.
So you guys are nearing the bridges that, cross the river and whatnot. The crowds have thinned a bit here.
That makes sense.
Roll me perception.
Okay. Natural 15, so a 20.
Natural 19, so a 27.
Normally in this part of the city, granted you guys haven't really traveled this part of the city in the day, it shouldn't be this quiet.
Okay.
You reach the bridge and a group of figures from across street step out.
Okay.
And in their center is a half-orc man smiling at you.
Okay.
Now ain't this sweet? Dragonborn archer and the half-elf rogue. Jolg.
I'm sorry, have we met? I feel like I would remember a face like yours.
I'll make you sure you do.
I'm Melinda. I don't think I caught your name.
I didn't catch your name last time when you were killing my orcs.
I'm sorry, killing your orcs?
Now you guys cost me a pretty penny that day.
I'm sure I don't know what he's talking about, Tar. Frankie, drapes herself on Tar's arm. All innocence and
Tarar, how do
Sweetness.
you react to that? And this gentleman.
To Frankie or to Joel?
Both.
I mean, it's a good thing that Frankie is saying anything, because Tarur is sort of just stunned at first.
The figures kind of spread out from Jolg, and he sneers. The two closest to him are actually larger than him, and their hoods kind of flutter back as they move, drawing some axes.
Oh.
Orcs. He has a couple of orcs with him,
Okay, this is not what I was expecting.
and Jolg is just smiling. Either you're gonna pay, or I'll sell you to make up for what I lost.
Tarur, honey, do you know what he's talking about?
How much do you think we owe you?
Oh, don't talk to the man. He's obviously mistaken us for somebody.
Also, there's a bounty on you two.
A bounty on us, darling. We've made it.
Yeah, what you did at the end.
At the end of what?
He's doing his best to follow Frankie's lead.
Jolg's. But okay, roll me deception, Tarur.
Oh shit. I mean, that's a 4.
And Jolg's smile just withers.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. But at the end of what?
Your turn for deception, Frankie.
That's a nat 20. I mean, +5 if you think she needs it.
And he looks between the two of you, shakes his head. I'm not that stupid.
I honestly think, sir, that you've mistaken us for someone else.
Anyways, you'll make a fine price.
I mean, I'm flattered.
Two of the orcs come forward. One pulling out a pair of manacles.
Have we done something wrong?
No.
Right, so, Melinda, you were saying something about a guy who dropped his dagger?
Right, no, this way. And they take off running.
And the orcs give chase.
Okay.
And, well, so does Joel. Pause. Panning.
Okay.
Well, they're going to make a kerfuffle. A loud noise because they're near the shopping district. Anna, nowhere's Runt.
Hi.
Perception checks.
Oh, great. 15.
Okay.
Natural 19.
Oh, wow.
Which is good because she doesn't have a modifier.
I'm done 11. I'm enjoying the shopping center. I got 4 jars of golden ink. Do you know how many spells you could write for 4 jars? Or if needs must, I could sell it. But, you know.
You did well. Runt, you are enthralled with all the people in the shopping area.
It's a really exciting city.
Nowhere's, you're getting kind of annoyed at all the people kind of milling about. They're going one way on the road and then turn. It's like there's a blockade in other parts. Anna, you notice that there are people blocking off roads and they are not the guard. Roll me another perception, Anna, with advantage.
14 and an 8, so 14.
You think you see Tarur running past the blockade and a couple orcs chasing him.
Oh no. I just could we go see something? I want to go see something. This way. And kind of pulls them along with her.
Are you going to persuade them or just...
No, I'm just taking them.
Okay. How do you two feel about that?
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe she sees something exciting.
No worries.
I mean, it's just being either pushed or prodded. It's no big deal.
Anna, you definitely see Tarur.
Okay.
Nowhere's perception check.
That's 10.
Are you going to ask Anna what's going on here?
I mean, no.
Anna, insight on yourself.
On myself. 6? Sorry. I mean, Anna is a woman on a mission.
You are a woman on a mission. You saw Tarur
I did.
being chased by orcs in a blocked off street by people not of the guard blocking off the street. Runt.
Yeah.
Insight on Anna.
I mean, she seems perturbed by something. That's a good one. That's a good roll. That's a, what is it?
17 plus whatever.
+1? Yeah, no, that's a good roll.
That's a very good roll. 18. Something is definitely amiss with Anna. And you've learned with traveling with her that when she gets this way, it's usually...
Just go with it.
Go with it,
Yeah.
but it's usually something to do with one of you guys.
Oh, with somebody that she loves, you mean?
Yes.
And since Nowheres is here, it's probably one of the other two.
And you are seeing these kind of rough and tumble sort of people leaning at a crossroads coming up and persuading people not to go further than where they are in polite words or leers or flashing weapons. And the road beyond is clear.
Okay, that doesn't look right.
You feel something welling up inside you.
Ooh, okay.
You know this feeling.
I do. I like this feeling.
This
It's
feeling
exciting.
is awesome. And as you're being pulled along by Anna, from your feet this mist starts to swirl
Okay.
and wrap around you. Are you holding on to Anna and Nowheres? Or are one of them holding
I
on
mean,
to you?
Anna just kind of grabbed our sleeves and started pulling.
Well, the mist envelops you.
Okay.
Just you.
Okay.
And next thing you know, you step out of the mist 30 feet away in front of Frankie and Tarur,
Hey, guys.
who are being chased by 4 orcs
Okay.
and a half-orc man.
Right. Can I grab them? Can I do the same thing another way?
You can, but that will be your second spell slot.
Oh, it's a real spell.
This is a real spell
Oh.
called Misty Step.
Misty Step.
This is
Level
what
2 spell.
This is what that lady did up in the end that they told us about.
Uh-huh. It is a bonus action,
Oh.
and you can teleport 30 feet.
Hi, guys.
It's good to see you.
So, I'm going to have the 3 of you roll initiative.
Oh, shoot. Come on. Okay, yeah, that's a nat 20. Tara got a 7. He's very winded. 2 in a row. Wow, Keith, that's amazing. 16 for Frankie.
And a nat.
20 for Runt.
Runt, what is your base?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Well,
your
you could
base
tell me.
dex.
You
Your
could tell me.
base dex, we'll just say 14.
Okay.
Runt, you're going before the ogres,
Nice.
but after Jolg.
Wait, you said they were orcs. What are
Orcs, that's what I meant.
they? Okay.
Then it was
Frankie.
then Tara.
Uh-huh.
All right. Jolg sees this goblin
Hey.
come out of nowhere,
What's that?
and he recognizes you, sir.
Well, I recognize him, sir.
Yes, you remember that chain of his.
Yeah, it's not nice.
No, it's not. And so he raises his hand and sends out this bolt of crackling blue energy, and it misses the 3 of you, crashing into a building, in the corner of a building, knocking off its sign.
Oh, dang.
You recognize this blast because Nowheres has done it a couple times.
Eldritch?
No, Witch Bolt.
Witch Bolt. Gotcha. I was gonna say, like, Eldritch is Runts.
Yes, and speaking of Runt, it is your turn.
I would like to return the favor
What are you doing?
with an eldritch blast.
Okay.
It hopefully turns into a repelling blast, but we'll see. 11 plus 7.
Who are you aiming at?
Jolg.
Jolg, 11 plus 7. That will hit.
Oh, good.
Roll for damage.
Okay. I was actually genuinely nervous.
7.
7.
Yep.
All right. And
7
your,
force damage.
and your second blast?
I have a second blast?
You have reached the level where you get 2 blasts of Eldritch Blast.
Ooh.
2 beams of Eldritch Blast. You can send them
Nice.
at the same person or at 2 different people.
I think I would like to hit Jolg again,
Okay.
if possible. 13 plus 7.
That will hit.
Just 1.
Just 1. All right. And you do push him back a bit, but he bends into the blast and digs his feet in. You can see the grooves in the stones as he's fighting against it.
Tarur is grateful for this, though, because it gives him a second to duck behind Runt for protection.
Okay.
Or to, like, put a hand on his shoulder and catch his breath.
All right. The first of the orcs is still charging up. And let's see, what is the order of the 3? Tarur is now behind Runt. Where is Frankie on the group?
Probably side by side with Runt.
Okay. So,
Tarur really isn't built for sprinting.
he will go after Frankie.
Okay.
And that is, I have that in front of me, 13 plus 5 with his axe.
That will hit.
That is a total of 13.
Dang. It's quite a start.
Yep. Number 2 is going after the Runt who just showed up. 19 plus 5.
That might hit. I mean, for real though, I still don't know my armor class.
Oh, that will hit.
Well, yes, I know that.
That's a total of 9.
Ouch.
Number 3 actually draws a bow
Oh.
and is aiming at Tarur behind Runt.
He should have disadvantage because he's behind Runt. That's cover.
It's half cover.
I mean, there's the higher chance.
Half coverage. That gives a 2 to your AC, half coverage.
I mean,
So, Tarur. Okay. That's the first bad roll with this die. That's a 7 plus 3. So
Okay.
it goes wide.
okay. Thankfully, because it would have hit Runt too.
Yep. Number 4.
How many orcs are
There
there?
are 4 orcs. At
Oh,
Jolk.
okay. I had the wrong number of orcs.
How many did you have?
Just 2.
Oh, okay. Is actually drawing a sword, a long sword.
Oh,
Is coming.
okay.
Going after Runt. Because he's the one who shot the boss. That's a 13 plus 5.
That
It's going ahead.
hits probably.
That is a total of 6 damage. Frankie.
I don't like what they're doing to Runt. I don't like that they're here at all.
Mm-hmm. Before you do anything, do a quick insight check.
Okay. 16 plus 8.
So, you had that weird conversation this morning.
Right.
You feel a bit stronger than you did earlier this morning.
Very well rested, quite restored.
Very well
yeah.
rested, but go for it.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really looking to do a lot of damage
Mhm.
right now. I'm looking to buy us time. If Runt is here, that means that Anna and Nowheres aren't far behind.
Yes.
They wouldn't allow Runt to go off on his own.
Yep.
So I'm just going to take my my throwing knives, the always return throwing
Yep.
knives, and I would like to try to aim for like the eyes.
Of which one?
I'll take. I mean, like the guy with the axe can certainly do the most damage to the 3 of us.
Okay.
And Joel got pushed back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to buy Runt some respite.
Okay.
19 plus 5.
That hits.
1 plus 3 is 4 damage.
And your sneak attack?
11.
You actually have 3 d6s.
Okay, I won't argue. So 12.
12 damage.
I like leveling up. Leveling up is fun.
Yes.
So that was a total of 12 damage.
Total of 12 damage.
Nice.
And Tarur. Your turn, sir.
I've caught my breath a bit. I'm gonna use the midnight bow.
Okay. How?
I'm gonna aim around Runt at Jolg.
Okay.
Like cut off the snake's head, right? 5 plus 9 is 14. Plus 4.
18. Because I can math.
That will hit.
2 plus 2 plus 3 is 7.
7. All right. And your second attack.
I have a second attack. I have a second attack! Okay. Does that mean he leveled up?
Mm-hmm.
That's super exciting. So proud of you, buddy.
Now for my second attack, am I far enough away to aim at the guy with the axe who aimed at Frankie?
Since she and Runt were shoulder to shoulder, you can shoot at him, but I will give you disadvantage because it's essentially melee range. Or you can try to smack him with Midnight Bow, because that's also a melee weapon.
Yeah, what the hey? I think he'll try the shot.
At
Yeah,
Jolg or...
no, at the dude. Just, nope.
So your arrow goes wide, it kind of shoots through the hood, pulling the hood back even further and thunking into a shop right
Okay.
above the window.
Alright.
And now it is Jolg's turn again. And he is stopped. He has no weapons drawn. He's looking at the three of you and his people. I say people with quotes.
This is only 30 feet. How long before Anna and Nowheres get there?
You got one more round.
Okay.
Because each round is about like 6 seconds. And Jolg comes half the distance and just puts his hands up, thumbs together, pointing at you. Oh no. He yells in Orcish to his people, and they kind of duck while still engaging, and I need the three of you to do dexterity saves.
That's not nice. That's not nice at all.
Nat 20.
Natural 19. A natural 18.
Nice. Nice. All right, so you will take half damage of what I'm going to roll.
Alright.
4, 6, 10. 5 fire damage. He just did burning hands, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
Again, you've seen Nowheres do that.
Yeah, we have.
And Runt, your turn.
Well, you know what I think we need is the element of surprise. So I'm going to adjust Bleck's circlet around my forehead.
Good for you, okay?
And I would like to breathe at Jolg, because he's not expecting this. Is he in range?
Well, you got two guys right in front of you,
I will.
too.
No, okay. I'll breathe at the dude in front of me.
The two dudes.
Oh, is it a cone?
It is a cone.
All right. So I'd like to take out these two dudes because they're definitely not expecting it. You're gonna have to make a dex save.
Number 2 failed. They both failed.
Excellent. 5, 7, and 8 damage.
8 damage. Very nice. Number 2, he screams as the fire gets on him. He's still alive, but you can see like he's crispy in parts. Very, very crispy.
Are they surprised?
They're quite surprised. His hair is on fire. He's missing an ear now, and it's like does not look good. He's like an overdone hot dog left on a grill too long.
Oh.
At number 4 with the sword, his clothes are more burned off. His skin is a little bit better than number 2.
He had better
but
armor.
not by much.
Okay.
Seems like number 2 got more of the brunt of the fire than number 4. They're all surprised that a goblin can breathe fire.
As they should be.
Yes, as they should be. And it is now their turn. So, number 1 is still going to go after Frankie.
Okay.
That is a 9 plus 5.
That does not hit,
Does
just
not
barely.
hit. Very
just
nice.
barely.
Number 2 is still going after Runt. That is a 6 plus 5.
That does not hit.
Does not hit.
I know that. It has to be somewhere between 14 and 17. That's what I know my AC is. Anywhere in that range.
Number 3 is going to notch another arrow at Tarur.
Alright. What?
That is a 3 plus 3.
I think the guy needs to invest in some better arrows.
And number 4 with the sword is going after Runt again. And that is an 8 plus 5. That is not going to hit.
He's not used to going against men of my great stature. I don't
No.
hold it against him or anything. It's a common problem that big men have.
Well-
It's a problem common that overgrown men have.
I think it's also due to the fact that a goblin just breathed fire at them.
I mean, that could be part of it.
Remember to mark off a charge.
That's a good point.
And now it will be Frankie's turn.
I don't have the same sort of surprise that these guys have. I feel like I can hear Nowhere's thundering steps approaching and about to vault over here, so I'm just gonna buy us a little bit more time. I would like to... Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna throw another... I think we're gonna throw more knives.
Okay. At
Let's
number
see.
2,
Well, but here's the thing.
you got a guy on you.
I've got a guy on me,
Yeah.
so I should probably take care of him
Probably
first.
should. So you're going to throw knives at him. I would give you disadvantage because he's
Because he's
right
so
there.
close. You know what? I'll draw a dagger as we go. How about a poison dagger?
Go for it.
Or a venomous dagger, since it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
You miss.
I take a swipe at him.
And
a backhanded swipe.
And he knocks your hand away with the back end of his axe, just like knocking you away.
I'm not used to fighting men of his stature.
Probably not. Or up front. And Tarur.
I kind of liked my buddy's idea with the breath weapon.
Now, is your cone? I think yours
No,
is
mine's
a line.
a straight line.
All
Straight
right.
line.
So let's see. You're right behind Runt. You will have to move.
I can do that.
Who are you trying to get?
How far away is the guy with the bow?
The guy with the bow is between Jolg and you lot.
Could I get to him, or would that require
You can get to
disengaging?
him. Yeah. You have 30 feet. You will get him, but the angle to do that, you will not hit anyone else.
That's fine.
Okay. He has to do a dex save.
Yep.
He fails.
Excellent. That is a 8.
All right. Down the street. Nowhere's insight check, please.
For real. I mean, I'll take it. That's a natural 17.
You feel magic in you. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
And as you're churning, you're stepping, this silvery mist wraps around you.
You're kidding.
I am not kidding. And next thing you know, you're stepping out in the street. Jolg to your right,
Okay.
just bringing down his hands from doing a burning hands. To your left is an archer who just got blasted by Tarur's lightning breath. And then Runt and Frankie being accosted by 3 more orcs. You know Misty Step, it's a level 2 spell, and you have 2 level 2 spell slots.
Okay.
Again, it's a bonus action. I'm dropping you into the order here. What are you going to do?
So right after Tara.
Right after Tarur.
Okay. I'm loving this whole leveling up thing. This is a lot of fun.
Also, you suddenly feel a lot stronger than you did this morning.
Rage does amazing things.
Right?
And adrenaline and feeling like you understand like where you are in life. I would like to use thaumaturgy to get Jolg's attention on me.
Okay. That will be your turn to do that.
I could probably get all of their attention on me.
You would get all of their attention.
I'm okay with that.
How do you want to do that?
I would like to use a booming voice and call out in Infernal
Okay.
because I don't know Orcish.
Nope.
and get these bastards' attention. And I'm not going to repeat here what I say because it's not polite.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, nope, I don't have one.
You did your bonus action already.
Oh,
as
with Misty's Step.
So
I
that
got
would
you.
be your turn getting all of their attention.
Okay.
They have not disengaged with who they're with, but they know you are there.
They know I'm here.
Now, Anna,
Yeah.
Runt has disappeared from you, but you saw his Eldritch Blast twice streaking across the street in front of you.
I would recognize that anywhere.
And then you just heard Nowhere shouting from in front of you when he was just a moment behind you.
I would also recognize that anywhere.
Insight check.
14?
You feel like you can do what those two just did,
No way!
if you so choose. You hear a voice of someone from your past instructing you to harness the magics of your pact, the magics of your deity, to traverse short distances in a step.
I mean, that's great.
Instructing you how to use the mist to make you go here to there in one step, able to confront and protect and bring justice to those who need it in an instant.
How far am I from them?
You are, 30, 40 feet from them. I will say, if you choose to do Misty Step here, you will get into the fray, but if you choose to run, you will get there, but you won't be able to do anything else.
You really just want me to use the Misty Step?
It's your choice.
It's really not, though. I mean, this is Anna we're talking about.
It's Anna's choice.
Yeah, I mean, like, Anna would use it. Anna would totally use it.
Okay.
I don't know how many spell slots I have.
She also has 2.
2 level 2 slots?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, well then she will Misty Step her way right on in there.
And you find yourself just behind Nowhere's, and all eyes are on the two of you.
And there you have it. Another episode of K&K Play D&D is in the books. That was the Keep Rock Arc episode 6. And man, is it good to have the gang back together. It's been really intense, having them split apart like this, but it's very nice to see them all in the same scene again. However, I could have stood for it to be in happier circumstances. This Jolg guy is really getting on my nerves. If Jolg gets on your nerves too, you know how to complain about that. That's what social media is for. You can reach us at K&K Play D&D on Facebook and Twitter. We love hearing about your theories and about how you're connecting with the characters. It's always a real treat for us. Hit like, hit share, let your friends know about us. We would love for them to be a part of our community. Music was written by me. Backing tracks are from Tim over at tabletopaudio.com. Go give him a look-see because he's pretty awesome. And finally, this is Karin, the second K of K&K Play D&D, signing off. Thank you for listening, and be well.